9 o'clock, I'd like to call this meeting to order. Could I have a motion to approve the agenda?
Motion to approve the agenda?
Do we need to remove 7B
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
stipulation of removing 7B.
for the bridge closure discussion? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Do we have public comment this morning? Jean? Anybody got to go first? Go ahead.
I'm Jean Wagoner from Clarinda, Iowa, right across from where the solar panels are coming in. I have a few minutes. I'd like to share some things.
You have 5 minutes.
Well, I may be more than 5 minutes. Because it was number one, we were at the meeting 2 weeks ago. Nothing was said about changing the time of the meeting. Mid-American Energy's here. They knew it was changed. You can't bother to let anybody else let us know. Because I'm in the middle of loading a truck for missions from 7 churches, and my paperwork was at home. I had to run home and get it. And I was going to prepare stuff, so we were in good shape. The other thing that is really upsetting me is Keith and I talked last night. We had what we thought would be a nice compromise with Mid-American that would make things go smooth. The way I feel right now, I don't feel like saying yes to any damn thing. I'm tired of this.
You need
You
to
have to
settle
be
down.
controlled.
Calm down.
You
This
need
is
to-
calm
you need
because
to-
you didn't give me a chance to calm down.
You
Or
need
you're gonna
to-
leave.
Yes,
Okay, I'm just saying what is frustrating.
I understand that, but it was announced several times that it was at 9 o'clock today, and I'm
Okay.
sorry you don't know. We don't call people
Okay,
to
well,
let them know.
I'm
So
just,
settle down. You have 5 minutes.
the way I feel, I
You
feel.
have 5
I
minutes,
can-
Jean.
Okay, I can feel what I want to feel.
You can feel what
And
you
I
want.
feel like this was set up, that you didn't want our input. That's how I feel. It may not be true, but that's how I feel right now. I am shaking because I am so upset.
Either
Okay.
settle down or you'll have to leave.
All right, I'll settle down. Okay. Well, I had a whole bunch of notes here. The one thing that we were wanting to do, you want me to mention it or not? We've been talking all the last 2 weeks about a way to make it acceptable for us. And the one thing that we were going to propose to Mid-America, it's up to them to accept it, we haven't told them yet, is that if they would, S Avenue goes partway to through that property and then it ends. If they would take S Avenue, I think according to the map, they're going to make a road anyway, continuing S Avenue. If they would have a drainage ditch that would run the north end of, the west side of S Avenue and run all that water to the Neely, that would be acceptable. And then that we could put some tile intakes at the edge of their, on our land, but it would make a pool so that that the runoff water would go across our land more gently and we could accommodate for that. And we would be willing to pay for those intakes to be put in. That was what we were going to propose to them as a compromise that would make things go forward. But right now we had a meeting set up for 1 o'clock with them so we could talk about it and come to you at 4 o'clock with a proposal that would be acceptable to all parties. But right now, we haven't had a chance to meet with them. I guess I could ask, when did you find out it was a 1 o'clock, at 9 o'clock meeting?
Yesterday.
And how did you find out?
She happened to check the agenda, and I called and checked, and said this is correct.
Okay, so they knew about it, but
Yeah.
nobody bothered to call us. They didn't, I know you didn't call it. I know you didn't call them, but we don't have internet at our house. We're not technically savvy. We live in a farm north of town. So my whole point is, we don't have fiber optics. We have a gas line through our land and we have no gas. What I'm saying is we have been shit upon many, many times by our county. And put the prison out by us, put the shooting range out by us. Nobody lives out there. And we're trying to find a way that we can accept what they want to put in and still not ruin our farmland.
Let me just say one thing. Well, you keep bringing up the prison and the shooting range. That's state, that's not us.
I know.
We have nothing to do with it.
I know, but
So don't blame it on the county.
well, I'm not blaming you. What I'm saying is the attitude in the county has been, so a couple families live out there, so what? And that's where we get tired of that and we like to be at least listened to and heard. And that's where it is so bothersome because we feel like when Mid-American came around before the meeting, I think it was in November or December, they said they talked to all the neighbors. They talked to us that day. And they were having to talk to all the neighbors before the meeting. So that's where I'm coming from, is I feel as if, and like I said, Keith and I have spent many sleepless nights trying to figure out a way that's going to be workable for everybody. And we wanted to talk it over with them and see if it would be acceptable. And then at 4 o'clock, we could present it as a viable solution to solve the issue.
And you still can.
Well, when you're not going to meet at 4 o'clock.
Well, we're not, but you can still meet with them
Right,
at 1
but I'm
o'clock.
just saying that's where we wanted to come in with an answer, or at least something that would be feasible, that could be presented.
And no decisions will be made today.
Okay, well, that's helpful, because that's what, when I got the call, I was all worried that you guys were gonna make a decision, and like I said, I load this truck once a year, and so it's been,
We're here to listen.
okay, well, I appreciate that. I guess the other thing is, and I don't know if you have the answer to that, the Iowa Utilities Board was to meet at some point. You guys know when that? The Iowa Utilities Board was supposed to meet, and I was told within 6 weeks of when they were first contacted. We haven't heard anything from them either. So, you know, that's another one we want to make sure we know when it's going to be.
And that you need to stay on top of.
Yeah, so I've got the number. I'll keep trying to get an answer from them when it's going to be set up. So, and the other question I had was, have the three of you been out to the site where the solar panels are going to go and driven around it and seen what it's going to look like and how it's going to lay?
Not recently.
Okay, can we ask that you guys do that? Also at Nishna Valley, I believe is the name.
Bill Solon,
Yeah, is that Nishna Valley? Where it's near the school.
it's near the school.
Yeah, it's near the school of Nishna Valley on Highway 34. They have a
Right.
solar farm, theirs under construction. It's just, they have a big, what do you call it, substation, at least the parameter up. And then across the road to the south, they've torn out terraces and all kinds of stuff. So that's our concern, and seeing how they have done stuff. If that's what's going to happen by us, that conservation work that's already been done is going to be ripped out. We want to make sure that we have things that protect our land. We have zero fall on our land. And all the water that comes from them will come on us. So we're trying to present a solution that would be possibly viable for both parties so that we can live together in peace, or whatever you call
And that's
it.
good.
But, you know, I go to bed literally every night with the lights of the prison in my eyes. So I live with the decisions that the community makes. And I don't know of anybody else sitting in this room besides my husband that does that. So that's what our frustration is. We're not saying you were in on those decisions, but every time something comes up, it's whatever the big group wants, the big group gets. And we just want our issues to be addressed. And that's what we were trying to do by our meeting this afternoon. So we will go ahead with that and try to work on something. But that's where my frustration is that with everything going on, I fit it in so that we could do all that. So I appreciate, I'm sorry I was so upset, but when I get, 30 minutes notice and try to get your head thoughts together. So, because I have, this is all notes I've taken on what we were thinking about and trying to work on. So it's not something we take lightly. Do you remember what the figure was? I think we put in close to $200,000 in tile over the last 20, 30 years. So it's important to us that we manage the land well, that we take care of it, and we do things right for the neighbors. And that's what we want to continue to do, whether it's Mid-America or if it's, our regular neighbors. We're not somebody that ravages the land and runs off. This is where Keith grew up. So that's where our point is. We want, if they're going to do it, then let's do it right for everybody, not just for the 3 people that have the land. So I think that, do you have any questions of me? I guess.
We
Okay.
appreciate your time and effort, and thank you, Gene.
I'm Ben Vardaman, and I wanted to just express my opinion on the road. I know it's a projected project that we've been talking about for some time, probably in my mind, the last 5 years. And it was supposed to start in April, and I don't know the details of why it hasn't, but I think I speak for the residents and the landowners along that road and in that area that we're just starting to run out of patience on why we keep kicking this can down the road.
Which road are you talking about?
280th Street
Okay.
goes east of Shamball. Supposed to be blacktop asphalt. I'm not sure which, but yes, that's correct, J53. And we understand there's been delays but there's some potholes that have been in that road since I was a kid, and we haven't spent any money on that road since we tore it up. And we need to fix those as well. We keep putting the grader on there and it rolls the pebbles into it, but by dark, they're gone that night. So we need to see some action more than a grader and something. We keep getting promised this road, but we don't see any actions of it. Now, we have seen a new bridge. I'll give you that. It's a very nice bridge. It may be a little rough, but I can get past that. That can be fixed. But we've been told that we're going to get this road and we need to get some results. And that's just my feelings. And I think I speak for the vast amount of the landowners and the residents in that area. So that's all I have.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Ben.
Ben.
JD, do you have a response to that? Okay.
So I'm Nick Hired, assistant to the engineer. That project was let in April, meaning that the contract went out for bidding in April. I have a pre-construction meeting scheduled with the winning contractor for June 25th. And our discussions up until this point, they will begin that project sometime in July. By the end of the summer, that road will have a seal coat blacktop finish on it.
That helps, Ben?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know something's moving forward.
Yes.
Okay. Cindy?
Cindy Van Fossen. I wasn't going to speak, but I got here right when Jean was speaking, and I think and we need to remind everybody that it is a First Amendment right that when there's public comment, that people can come up and say what they need to say to their government, and they can say what they want. They could call you every name in the book, and that is protected by our First Amendment. And I really like to see that protected because I'm in the back of the room and I see the sheriff and the deputy sheriff come in. And if Jean, that might have been threatening to her. So I just want to bring that up to everybody. You've got the attorney in the room, that it is our First Amendment right to stand up at the podium and address our government. So I just felt like maybe she was being, I don't know.
I don't think she even knew they came in.
I know that, but I'm just saying.
But the other
that
thing is
atmosphere
that
in the room, it is the First Amendment right, and that's all I'll say. You just told me you won't debate, so that, I just
Well,
wanted to remind
I'm just
everybody
gonna
of
tell you, it
that.
may be a First Amendment right, but we still need to have respect. So,
There is respect, but
Yes.
it is also the right of the citizens to address their government. And they could call you whatever they want.
Well, yeah.
It is protected speech. Just want to remind everybody. Thank you.
is there any other public comment this morning? Okay, let's move forward. We're going to do the canvass of votes from the election last week, which we are required to do 1 week after the election. And it is to be at 9 o'clock in the morning. So that is why we are meeting this morning at 9 o'clock. Kristen, do you want to start us off with? Where do you want us to start? Is Clarinda?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
We've already passed out the canvas or the tally books to each of the supervisors, and they are going to read off, and then we are going to double check is what we're doing over here on this side.
Brian, what have you got? You have Clarinda 1.
Clarinda 1.
Yeah.
You can just tell us which one you're doing.
Which precinct?
Yeah, clear into one.
Election summary, primary election.
Right there, clear into one.
We're into one, yeah,
Right where your thumb is.
we're into one, lead library. So pages cast, 186, blank pages 0. Want me to read through everything? Republican Party. Count was 149, Democrat Party 37. You want the individual votes or total?
Yeah.
Total is 133. Jim Carlin, 25 or 34. Ashley Henson, 99. Write-in 0. Undervote 16. Representative District 3, Zach Nunn, or total votes was 131. Zach Nunn was 128. Write-ins 3. Undervote 18. Governor, 137. Eddie Andrews, 3. Randy Feastra, 48. Zach Lane, 46. Brad Sherman, 12. Adam Steen, 28. Write-in 0. Undervote 12. Secretary of State, Paul D. Pate, 126. Write-ins 1. Undervote 22. Auditor of State, total vote was 117. Chris Conyer was 82. Abigail Mace was 34. Write-ins 1. Undervote 32. Treasurer of State, 120 total votes. Rob Smith, 119. Write-ins 1. Undervote 29. Secretary of Agriculture, Mike Nag, 123. Write-ins 1. Undervote 25. Attorney General, total votes 119. Rand Bird, 117. Write-ins 2. Undervote 30. State Senator District 9, total 118. Steve Bear, 117. Write-ins 1. Undervote 31. State Representative District 17, Sean Kelly, or 140 total. Sean Kelly, 27. Devin Wood, 112. Write-ins 1. Undervote 9. County Board of Supervisors, District 1, 138 total. Alan Armstrong, 68. Michael Anderson, 70. Write-in 0. Undervote 11. County Board of Supervisors, District 2, total 122. Todd Mayor, 120. Write-ins 2. Undervote 27. County Board of Supervisors, District 3, 138. Seth Stimpson, 101. Jeffrey Brownfield, 36. Write-ins 1. Undervote 11. County Board of Supervisors, District 4, 143 total. Judy Clark, 56. Jamie Shore, 26. Dennis Boger, 61. Write-in 0. Undervote 6. County Board of Supervisors, District 5, 129 total. Brian Rogers, 128. Write-ins 1. Undervote 20. County Treasurer Representative, 136 total. Angie Dow, 136. Write-in 0. Undervote 13. County Recorder, 137 total. Brenda Zias, 137. Write-in 0. Undervote 12. County Attorney, 126 total. Michelle Foss, 124, write-ins 2, undervote 23. United States Senator, Democrat, total 37. Josh Turk, 31. Zach Walls, 6, write-in 0, undervote. United States Representative District 3. 37 total. Sarah Trone Garrett, 37, write-in 0, undervote 0. Governor, 37 total. Rob Sand, 36, write-ins 1, undervote 0. Secretary of State, Ryan Peterman, 37 total. Ryan Peterman, 37, write-in 0. Auditor of State, total 37. Taylor Which, 37, write-in 0. Undervote 0. Treasurer of State, 36 total. John Norwood, 36, write-in 0, undervote 0. Secretary of Agriculture, 36 total. Chris Jones, 36, write-in 0, undervote 1. Attorney General, 37 total. Nate Wilms, 37, write-in 0, undervote 0. Senator District 9. Total votes 2. No candidates, write-ins 2, undervote 35. State Representative District 17. Total was 2. No candidates, write-ins 2, undervote 35. County Board of Supervisors District 1. Total 3 votes. No candidates, write-ins 3, undervote 34. County Board of Supervisors District 2. 3 votes, no candidates, write-ins 3, undervote 34. County Board of Supervisors District 3. Total 3 votes, no candidates, write-ins 3, undervote 34. County Board of Supervisors District 4. 3 votes, no candidates, write-ins 3, undervote 34. County Board of Supervisors District 5. Total was 2, no candidates, write-ins 2, undervote 35. County Treasurer, total was 2, no candidates, write-ins 2, undervote 35. County Recorder, total votes was 2, no candidates, write-ins 2, undervote 35. County Attorney, 2 total, no candidates, write-ins 2, undervote 35. That is it.
Ready for the next one? I've earned it too. Okay, Republican Party, let's see, 307 ballots cast. The US Senator, Jim Carlin, total votes 222. Carlin, 56, Hinson, 165, write-ins 1, undervote 22, overvote 1. US Rep District 3, total votes 205, Zach Nunn, 202, write-ins 3, undervote 40. Governor, total 231, Andrews 4, Feenstra 110, Lane 63, Sherman 22, Steen 31, write-ins 1, undervote 14. Secretary of State, 192 total, Page 189, write-ins 3, undervote 53. Auditor of State, total 193, Canoyer 97, Moss 96, write-ins 0, undervote 52. Treasurer of State, total 185, Roby Smith 183, write-ins 2, undervote 60. Secretary of Ag, 192 total, NAG 191. What?
What did, Robbie Smith get?
Roby Smith, 183.
All right.
That's okay. And write-ins too? Okay. Secretary of Ag, total 192, neg 191, write-ins 1, undervote 53. Attorney General, 192 total, Byrd 189, write-ins 3, undervote 52, overvote 1. Senator District 9, 187 total, Buyer 186, write-ins 1, undervote 58. Representative District 17, 224 total, Kelly 40, Wood 184, undervote 21. Ward District 1, 219 total, Armstrong 104, Anderson 115, undervotes 26, overvote 0.
Okay, you.
I'm sorry. Okay. Start again. Total 219, Armstrong 104, Anderson 115, undervote 26.
Perfect.
District 2. Total 190, Mayor 188, write-ins 2, undervote 55. District 3 Supervisor, total 217, Stimson 136, Brownfield 81, undervote 28. District 4, total 231, Clark 115, Shore 54, Boger 62, undervote 14. District 5, total 194, Rogers 192, write-ins 2, undervote 51. Treasurer, total 210, Dow 208, write-ins 2, undervote 35. Recorder, total 209, Mazias 207, write-ins 2, undervote 36. Attorney, total 189, Kloss 188, write-ins 1, undervote 56. US Senator Democratic, total 62, Turek 52, Walls 10, no undervotes. US Rep District 3, Dem, total 57, Garriott 57, write-in 0, undervote 5. Democratic Governor, total 62, Sand 62, no undervotes. Secretary of State, Democratic, total 59, Peterman 59, undervote 3. Auditor of State, Dem, 58 total, Weddick 58, undervote 4. Treasurer of State, Dem, total 59, Norwood 59, undervote 3. Secretary of Ag, Dem, 59 total, Jones 59, undervote 3. Attorney General, Dem, 59 total, Willems 58, undervote 4. State Senator District 9, Dem, 0, no candidates, undervote 62. State Representative District 17, Dem, total 1, write-ins 1, undervote 61. Supervisor District 1, total 4, write-ins 4, undervote 58. District 2, total 2, write-ins 2, undervote 60. District 3, total 3, write-ins 3, undervote 59. District 4, total 4, write-ins 4, undervote 58. District 5, total 2, write-ins 2, undervote 60. County Treasurer, total 1, write-ins 1, undervote 61. County Recorder, total 1, write-ins 1, undervote 61. County Attorney, total 0, undervote 62.
We have one hole for Fremont County.
Oh, okay. Yep, take a breather.
Do I need to call them? They're calling. On Zoom?
Can you guys hear us?
We can hear you.
All right, you got Clint, Jeff, and Dustin here, along with Dee
We're gonna,
and Cassie. So,
okay, Clint, can you hang on just a second? We're gonna pause our canvas and we'll talk to you. Okay. Yes, Fremont County, we did the research into the book and found that, I gotta find it here, that we have the map. Did you get that?
yes.
You got the map, and it shows that anything east of that point may not be serviced with district funds, so that's within the city limits of Shenandoah. And that's in our definite, in our permanent record book for the Johnson Run Drainage District.
Okay.
Okay, so, we have $68,286.78 in there. And if we're not gonna be paying this, I guess my feeling is that we don't need to levy for it this year, but how do you guys feel?
I think we're in agreement with you as means the bill's not going to be on our burden. There's no reason to levy any more taxes. Is that the
Okay,
opinion you guys have? Yep, that's the three of us' opinion.
okay. And you're okay with our research and checking things out here? I believe
Cassie
our
said
last,
she didn't find anything. Cassie said she couldn't find any of that in our books, but you have it here in yours. So again, I think we're good with that.
Maury Revis was our, one of our supervisors, and he was very, deep into Johnson Run during his time as supervisor and did a lot of research. And, he's no longer with us, but, we have his notes and that's actually his writing on here, I believe. So, I would feel safe and secure in understanding that this is the way it is. So I guess we'll go ahead and maybe Todd can go ahead and talk to Shenandoah, or we can,
Yeah,
and see what we need to do.
yeah, and what I told Judy was I think that we just need to probably update our documentation a little bit on the whole process so that everybody is clear, including Shenandoah and both boards. So if something does come up again in the future, there's a clear and designed or designated path for the process to go.
And I would agree with that we need to make sure that we've got, as we've mentioned before, something in writing and have it very clearly stated, so we'll know in the future.
Yeah, we agree.
Okay.
Look at it and draft it.
Does this particular drainage district, who is the attorney that helps with this? Do we have one assigned to this or not, Judy?
Not that I know of, not in recent years anyway. We haven't done anything for so long.
Rich Mayer back in the book, but then they decided the district didn't want to pay him anymore, so they stopped with the drainage attorney. That's what it says in the book.
I can talk to him. Yeah, I can talk to him.
It's Rich Mayer.
Okay. So I think Peter is in here. He joined us also. He's going to talk with Rich to kind of get refreshed on this, and then hopefully we can get an updated version so that everybody can at least get refreshed of where we're at. Most of us weren't here for the original negotiations or how this was laid out.
I'm the only one that's left, I think. So Peter.
I didn't want to date you there, Judy.
Thanks, Jen, I appreciate that. Yeah, my memory is pretty good about some of these things, but anyway, Peter and Rich are who? Are they the attorneys?
Peter is our county attorney, and he knows Rich, who used to oversee the drainage district,
Right,
correct?
okay,
Rich Maher.
right, okay.
Yeah. So
Okay, so
Peter's going to follow up with Rich and just confirm where we're at and kind of get us brought up to speed.
Okay, and if you need to talk to our county attorney, Mr. Varley, I'm sure we'll be happy to talk to you too.
Perfect. He
Okay.
said that he'll look forward to it.
Okay, so shall we take a vote today that we're not going to levy then?
Yes.
Okay,
So I'll make a motion that we don't levy, for the year 20. Do you want it just for this year?
26,
20,
27.
26, 27 for Johnson Run.
Okay. Do I hear a second for that? Todd made the motion not to levy for the year 26, 27. Do I hear a second for that? Do you all want to do
Do you need
that?
us to second it, or do we need to
Yeah.
motion ours with our part, or just all in together?
I think we're all together, if I remember
Okay, then
correctly.
I'll second that.
Okay,
We've done it separately. Okay. Peter said we'll do it. He advised us to do it separately. So if you guys
Okay,
want to
well,
do yours, and then we'll do ours.
okay, all right. Okay, so.
You're all right.
sorry. Brian will second. Okay. So all in favor? Aye. Okay. Okay.
I'll move that we not levy for drainage and Johnson Run for this year.
Okay, Dustin Sheldon motion that we leave it at 0 for this year.
Okay.
And we're all in favor? Aye.
Okay. All right. Guess that'll take care of it then.
Perfect. Thank you
We
guys very much for your help.
Thank you, and
Thanks.
we'll let you know if there's anything else.
Yep, have a good day.
Thanks, Clint. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Now let's go back to our canvas.
Tell me when you're ready. I have Shenandoah Ward 3. Okay.
Republican first.
Yep, Republican first. For United States Senate. Jim Carlin, 29. Ashley Henson, 105. Write-in 0, undervote 6, overvote 0. Total is 134, sorry. All right, United States Representative District 3, total 129. Zach Nunn, 128. Write-ins 1, undervote 11, overvote 0. Governor, total 137. Eddie Andrews, 5. Randy Feenstra, 69. Zach Lane, 35. Brad Sherman, 11. Adam Steen, 15. Write-ins 2, undervote 3, overvote 0. Secretary of State, total vote 122. Paul Pate, 121. Write-ins 1, undervote 18, overvote 0. State Auditor, total vote 122. Chris Canoria, 65. Abigail Moss, 57. Write-in 0, undervote 18, overvote 0. State Treasurer, total vote 116. Robbie Smith, 115. Write-ins 1, undervote 20, undervote 24, overvote 0. Secretary of Agriculture, total votes 119. Mike Nagg, 117. Write-ins 2, undervote 21, overvote 0. Attorney General, total votes 124. Brenna Bird, 124. Write-in 0, undervote 16, overvote 0. State Senator District 9, total votes 121. Steve Bear, 121. Write-in 0, undervote 19, overvote 0. State Representative District 18, total votes 120. Thomas Moore, 120. Write-in 0, undervote 20, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors, District 1, total 129. Alan Armstrong, 82, Mike Anderson, 47, write-in 0, undervote 11. County Board of Supervisors, District 2, total votes 113, Todd Maher, 111, write-ins 2, undervote 27, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisor, District 3, total 121, Seth Simpson, 65, Jeffrey Brownfield, 56, write-in 0, undervote 19, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors, District 4, total vote 129, Judy Clark, 79, Jamie Shore, 19, Dennis Boger, 31, write-in 0, undervote 11, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors, District 5, total vote 110, Ryan Rogers, 109, write-ins 1, undervote 30, overvote 0. County Treasurer, total 126, Angie Dow, 125, write-ins 1, undervote 14, overvote 0. County Recorder, total votes 120, Brenda Asias, 120, write-in 0, undervote 20, overvote 0. County Attorney, total 115, Michelle Foss, 115, write-in 0, undervote 25, overvote 0. United States Senator Dem, total votes 60, Josh Turek, 48, Zach Walls, 12, write-in 0, undervote 1, overvote 0. United States Representative District 3 Dem, 51 total. Sarah Garrett, 51, write-in 0, undervote 10, overvote 0. Governor Dem, total 61 votes. Rob Sand, 61, write-in 0, undervote 0, overvote 0. Secretary of State Dem, Ryan Peterman, 53, or total 53, Ryan Peterman, 53, write-in 0, undervote 8, overvote 0. Auditor under Dem, total 53, Taylor Wettich, 53, write-ins 0, undervote 8, overvote 0. Treasurer Dem, total 53, John Norwood, 53, write-in 0, undervote 8, overvote 0. Secretary of Agriculture Dem, total 53, Chris Jones, 53, write-in 0, undervote 8, overvote 0. Attorney General Dem, total 54, Nate Willems, 54, write-in 0, undervote 7, overvote 0. State Senator District 9, total 7 votes, no candidates, write-in 7, undervote 54, overvote 0. State Representative District 18 Dem, total votes 48. Trip Nerup, 48, write-ins 0, undervote 13, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 1 Dem, no candidates, total 6 votes, write-ins 6, undervote 55, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisor District 2 Dem, total 5 votes, no candidates, write-ins 5, undervote 56, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 3 Dem, total 5 votes, no candidates, write-ins 5, undervote 56, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisor District 4 Dem, total 4 votes, no candidates, write-ins 4, undervote 57, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisor District 5, total 4 votes, no candidates, write-ins 4, undervote 57, overvote 0. County Treasurer Dem, total 4 votes, no candidates, Write-ins 4, undervote 57, overvote 0. County Recorder Dem. Total 4 votes, no candidates. Write-ins 4, undervote 57, overvote 0. County Attorney Dems. Total 4 votes, no candidates. Write-ins 4, undervote 57, overvote 0.
Fayette County Courthouse 2. This will be the Republican Party. United States Senator, total votes 157, Jim Carlin 38, Ashley Hinson 119, write-in 0, undervote 8, overvote 0. United States Representative District 3, 147 total, Zach Nunn 147, write-in 0, undervote 18, overvote 0. Governor, 160 total, Eddie Andrews 1, Randy Feaster 48, Zach Lane 61, Brad Sherman 20, Adam Steen 30, write-in 0, undervote 5, overvote 0. Secretary of State, 142 total, Paul Pate 142, write-in 0, undervote 23, overvote 0. Auditor of State, 139 total, Chris Conyar 81, Abigail Mast 58, write-in 0, undervote 26, overvote 0. Treasurer of State 140, Rob Smith 139, write-ins 1, undervote 25, overvote 0. Secretary of Agriculture 144 total, Mike Niang 144, write-in 0, undervote 21, overvote 0. Attorney General 140 total, Brianna Byrd 140, write-in 0, undervote 25, overvote 0. State Senator District 9, 138 total, Steve Bear 138, write-in 0, undervote 27, overvote 0. State Representative District 17, 156 total, John Kelly 23, Devin Wood 133, write-in 0, undervote 9, total 156. This is State Representative District 17. Total 156. Sean Kelly 23, Devin Wood 133, write-in 0, undervote 9, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 1. 143 total, Alan Armstrong 57, Michael Anderson 86, write-in 0, undervote 22, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 2. 135 total, Todd Mayer 135, write-in 0, undervote 30. County Board of Supervisors District 3. 158 total, Seth Stimson 99, Jeff Brownfield 58, write-ins 1, undervote 7, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 4. 150 total, Judy Clark 59, Jamie Shore 38, Dennis Boger 50, write-ins 3, undervote 15, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 5. 135 total, Brian Rogers 134, write-ins 1, undervote 30, overvote 0. County Treasurer 150 total, Angie Dow 149, write-ins 1, undervote 15, overvote 0. County Recorder 145 total, Brenda Zayas 145, write-ins 0, undervote 20, overvote 0. County Attorney 132 total. Michelle Foss, 130, write-ins 2, undervote 33, overvote 0. United States, this will be the Democratic side. United States Senator, 23 total votes. Josh Turk, 15, Zach Walls, 8, write-in 0, undervote 0, overvote 0. United States Representative District 3, 19 total. Garrett, 16, write-ins 3, undervote 4, overvote 0. Governor, total 21, Rob Sands, 21, write-in 0, undervote 2, overvote 0. Secretary of State, 19 total, Ryan Peterman, 19, write-in 0, undervote 4, overvote 0. Auditor of State, 17, Taylor Watch, 17, write-in 0, undervote 6, overvote 0. Treasurer of State, 17 total, John Norwood, 17, write-in 0, undervote 6, overvote 0. Secretary of Agriculture, 19 total, Chris Jones, 19, write-in 0, undervote 4, overvote 0. Attorney General, 17 total, Nate Williams, 17, write-in 0, undervote 6, overvote 0. State Senator District 9, 0 candidates, 0 write-ins, undervote 23, overvote 0. State Representative District 17, 0, no candidates, write-ins 0, undervote 23, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 1, total 2, no candidates, write-ins 2, undervote 21, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 2, 0, no candidates, write-in 0, undervote 23, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 3, total 0, no candidates, 0 write-ins, 23 undervote, no overvote. County Board of Supervisors District 4, total 1, no candidates, write-ins 1, undervote 22, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 5, totals 1, no candidates, write-ins 1, undervote 22, overvote 0. County Treasurer, 0, no candidates, 0 write-ins, 23 under, 0 over. County Recorder, total 0, no candidates, no write-ins, undervote 23, overvote 0. County Attorney, 0, no candidates, no write-ins, undervote 23, overvote 0.
I have Ward 1, Shan, Democratic. Hmm. But I just have the tally list for Democratic. Do you want me to read Republican? Okay, I'm looking at the tally list. So anyway, okay. I'll start. Ward 1, Shan. Little Republican 70. that voted, okay. US Senator. 67 total. Carlin 18, Henson 49. Undervote 3. US Rep. Total 63, none 63, undervote 7. Governor, total 68. Andrews 4, Feenstra 32, Lane 17, Sherman 5, Steen 10, write-in 0, undervote 2. Secretary of State, total 61. Pate, 61. Undervote 9. Auditor of State, total 63. Canoyer, 25. Moss, 38. Treasurer of State, undervote 7. Treasurer of State, total 62. Smith, 62. Undervote 8. Secretary of Ag, total 62. Nag, 62. Undervote 8. Attorney General, total 59. Byrd, 59. Undervote 11. State Senator District 9, total 61. Buyer, 61. Undervote 9. State Rep District 18, total 61. Moore, 61. Undervote 9. Supervisor District 1, total 68. Armstrong, 27. Anderson, 41. Undervote 2. Supervisor District 2, Mayor, 57. Write-in 1. Undervote 12. I'm sorry, what? 58. Supervisor District 3, total 60. Stimson, 29. Brownfield, 31. Undervote 10. District 4, total 62. Clark, 34. Shore, 9. Boger, 19. Undervote 8. District 5, total 57. Rogers, 57. Undervote 13. Treasurer, total 60. Dow, 60. Undervote 10. Recorder, total 60. Isaiah, 60. Undervote 10. Attorney, total 58. Foss, 58. Undervote 12. U.S. Senator, Democratic, total 30. Turek, 25. Walls, 5. Undervote 1. U.S. Rep District 3 Dem, 27 total. Garriott, 27. Undervote 4. Governor, total 30. Rob Sand, 30. Undervote 1. Secretary of State, total 26. Peterman, 26. Undervote 5. Auditor of State, total 26. Weddick, 26. Undervote 5. Treasurer of State, total 28. Norwood, 28. Undervote 3. Secretary of Ag, total 27. Jones, 27. Undervote 4. Attorney General, total 27. Wilms, 27. Undervote 4. State Senator District 9, total 0. Write-ins 0. Undervote 31. State Rep District 18, total 26. Trip Narrock, 26. Undervote 5. Supervisor District 1, total 2. Write-ins 2. Undervote 29. Supervisor District 2, total 2. Write-ins 2. Undervote 29. District 3, total 0. Write-ins 0. 31. Undervote. District 4, total 1. Write-in 1. Undervote 30. District 5, total 0. Write-ins 0. Undervote 31. Treasurer, total 0. Write-in 0. 31. Undervote. Recorder 0. Write-in 0. Undervote 31. Attorney 0. Write-ins 0. Undervote 31.
Essex City Hall. We have, United States Senator, Republican, total votes 112. Jim Carlin, 40. Ashley Henson, 71. write-ins 1, undervote 7, overvote 0. United States Representative District 3. Total votes 113, Zach Nunn 111, write-ins 2, undervote 6, overvote 0. Governor, total 116. Edie Andrews 2, Randy Feature 32, Zach Lane 28, Brad Sherman 10, Adam Steen 42, write-ins 2, undervote 3, overvote 0. Secretary of State, total 101, Paul Pate 101, write-in 0, undervote 18, overvote 0. State Auditor, total 103, Chris Canora 52, Abigail Moss 49, write-ins 2, undervote 16, overvote 0. State Treasurer, total 97, Robbie Smith 96, write-ins 1, undervote 22, overvote 0. Secretary of Ag, total vote 103, Mike Nag 103, write-in 0, undervote 16, overvote 0. Attorney General, total 103, Brenna Baird 102, write-ins 1, undervote 16, overvote 0. State Senator District 9, total 98, Steve Bear 97, write-ins 1, undervote 21, overvote 0. State Representative District 18, total 99, Tom Moore 98, write-ins 1, undervote 20, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 1, total 112, Alan Armstrong 61, Mike Anderson 51, write-in 0, undervote 7, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 2, total 96, Todd Mayer 93, write-ins 3, undervote 23, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 3, total 101, Seth Stimson 46, Jeffrey Brownfield 54, write-ins 1, undervote 18, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 4, total 108, Judy Clark 52, Jamie Shore 12, Dennis Boger 43, write-ins 1, undervote 11, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 5, total 96, Brian Rogers 92, write-ins 4, undervote 23, overvote 0. County Treasurer, total vote 102, Angie Dow 101, write-ins 1, undervote 17, overvote 0. County Recorder, total 103, Brenda Asias 102, write-ins 1, undervote 16, overvote 0. County Attorney, total votes 92, Michelle Foss 91, write-ins 1, undervote 27, overvote 0. United States Senator Dem, total 16, Josh Turek 10, Zach Walls 6, write-in 0, undervote 0, overvote 0. United States Representative District 3, Dem, total 16, Sarah Garrett 16, write-in 0, undervote 0, overvote 0. Governor Dem, total 16, Rob Sands 16, write-in 0, undervote 0, overvote 0. Secretary of State Dem, total 16, Ryan Peterman 16, write-in 0, undervote 0, overvote 0. Auditor State Dem, total 16, Taylor Wittich 16, write-in 0, undervote 0, overvote 0. Treasurer State, total 16, John Norwood 16, write-in 0, undervote 0, overvote 0. Secretary of Agriculture, total 16, Chris Jones 16, write-in 0, undervote 0, overvote 0. Attorney General, total 16, Nate Williams 16, write-in 0, undervote 0, overvote 0. State District 9, Senator, total 2. No candidates, write-ins 2, undervote 14, overvote 0. State Representative District 18, total 15. Trip Narrett 15, write-in 0, undervote 1, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisor District 1, total 1, no candidates, write-in 1, undervote 15, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 2, total 1, no candidates, write-ins 1, undervote 15, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 3 Dem, total 1, write-ins, no candidates, write-in 1, undervote 15, 0, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 4, total 1, no candidates, write-ins 1, undervote 15, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisor District 5, 1, no candidates, write-ins 1, undervote 15, overvote 0. County Treasurer Dem, total 1, no candidates, write-ins 1, undervote 15, overvote 0. County Recorder, total 1, no candidates, write-ins 1, undervote 15, overvote 0. County Attorney, total 1, no candidates, write-ins 1, undervote 15, overvote 0.
Florinda 1, lead library. The book. Courthouse 1. H County Courthouse 1. Republican Party. United States Senator. Total 0. Ashley Hinson 1, 0. Jim Carlin 0. Write-in 0.
Oh,
It's a what? Error report? That is zeros.
Zeros. It's right.
We'll see, it's hard to read, but we'll have it. You could go on to the next one while we're waiting.
Let me do Shenandoah too.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Courthouse 1. Republican Party. United States Senator. Total 118. Jim Carlin 26. Ashley Hinson 92. Write-in 0. Undervote 9. Overvote 0. United States Representative District 3. 121. Zach Nunn 120. Write-ins 1. Undervote 6. Governor 122. Eddie Andrews 5. Feenstra 45. Lane 48. Sherman 5. Steen 19. Write-ins 0. Undervote 5. Overvote 0. Secretary of State 112 total. Paul Pate 112. Write-in 0. Undervote 15. Auditor of State 116. Conyer 49. Master 67. Write-in 0. Undervote 11. Treasurer of State 112. Robbie Smith 112. Write-in 0. Undervote 15. Secretary of Agriculture 116 total. Mike Mang 116 total. Mike Nag, 116. Write-in 0, undervote 11. Attorney General, 115. Brianna Byrd, 115. Write-in 0, undervote 12. State Senator District 9, 112. Steve Bear, 111. One write-in, 15 undervote. State Representative District 18, total 113. Moore, 113, write-in 0, undervote 14. County Board Supervisors District 1, 124 total. Armstrong 47, Anderson 77, write-in 0, undervote 3. County Board of Supervisors District 2, 110 total. Todd Mayer 110, write-in 0, undervote 17. Board of Supervisors District 3, 120 total. Steph Simpson 55, Brownfield 65, write-in 0, undervote 7. The Supervisors District 4, 124 total. Clark 37, Shore 27, Broger 60, write-in 0, undervote 3. County Board of Supervisors District 5, 115 total. Rogers 114, write-ins 1, undervote 12. County Treasurer 121 total. Dow 120, write-ins 1, undervote 6. County Recorder 121 total. Zias 120, write-ins 1, undervote 6. County Attorney 119 total. Foss 119, write-in 0, undervote 8. This will be the Democratic. United States Senator 16 total. Kirk 14, Walls 2, write-in 0, undervote 1. United States Representative District 3, 14 total. Garrett 14, write-in 0, undervote 3. Governor 17 total. Sand 17, 0 write-in, 0 undervote. Secretary of State 16. Peterman 16, write-in 0, undervote 1. Auditor of State 15 total. Watch 15, write-in 0, undervote 2. Treasurer of State 15. Norwood 15, write-in 0, undervote 2. Secretary Agriculture 15. Jones 15, write-in 0, undervote 2. Attorney General 14. Nate Wilms 14, write-in 0, undervote 3. State Senator District 9, 0. 0 candidates, 0 write-ins, 17 undervote. State Representative District 18, 13 total. North 13, write-in 0, undervote 4. County Board of Supervisors District 1, 2 total. Write-ins 2, undervote 15. Board of Supervisors District 2, 1 total. 0 candidates, 1 write-in, 16 undervote. County Board of Supervisors District 3, 1, no candidates, 1 write-in, undervote 16. County Board of Supervisors District 4, 2 total, no candidates, write-ins 2, undervote 15. County Board of Supervisors District 5, 1 total, 0 candidates, write-ins 1, undervote 16. County Treasurer 1 total, 0 candidates, write-ins 1, undervote 16. County Recorder 1 total, 0 candidates, 1 write-in, 16 undervote. County Attorney 1 total, no candidates, write-ins 1, undervote 16.
You can start signing, Brian. Okay, I have Shan two. Total cast 171, 117 Republican, 54 Democrat. US Senator, total 115, Carlin 22, Ensign 92, write-ins 1, undervote 2. US Rep, total 110, none 108, write-ins 2, undervote 7. Governor, total 116, Andrews 5, Feenstra 55, Lane 31, Sherman 9, Steen 15, write-ins 1, undervote 1. Secretary of State, total 108, Pate 105, write-ins 3, undervote 9. Auditor of State, total 108, Canoyer 46, Moss 61, write-ins 1, undervote 9. Treasurer of State, total 101, Smith 99, write-ins 2, undervote 16. Secretary of Ag, total 105, Nag 103, write-ins 2, undervote 12. Attorney General, total 107, Byrd 105, write-ins 2, undervote 10. Senator District 9, total 103, Fire 102, write-ins 1, undervote 14. State Rep District 18, total 106, Moore 104, write-ins 2, undervote 11. Supervisor District 1, total 109, Armstrong 59, Anderson 50, undervote 8. Supervisor District 2, total 98, Mayor 97, write-ins 1, undervote 19. Supervisor District 3, total 101, Stimson 43, Brownfield 58, undervote 16. Supervisor District 4, total 105, Clark 57, Shore 24, Boger 24, undervote 12. Supervisor District 5, total 100, Rogers 98, write-ins 2, undervote 17. Treasurer, total 107, Dow 105, write-ins 2, undervote 10. Recorder, total 106, Mazias 105, write-ins 1, undervote 11. Attorney 103, Michelle Foss 101, write-ins 2, undervote 14. US Senator, this is Democratic, total 54, Turek 44, Walls 10, no undervotes. US Rep District 3, total 52, Garriott 52, undervote 2. Governor 54, Sand 54, no undervotes. Secretary of State, total 54, Peterman 54, no undervotes. Auditor of State 54 total, Reddick 54, no undervotes. Treasurer of State, total 54, Norwood 54, no undervotes. Secretary of Ag 54, Jones 54, no undervotes. Attorney General, total 54, Willems 54, no undervote. State Senator, District 9, total 3, write-ins 3, undervote 51. State Rep District 18, total 51, NARAP 51, undervote 3. Supervisor District 1, total 11, write-ins 11, undervote 43. District 2, total 3, write-ins 3, undervote 51. District 3 Supervisor, total 4, write-ins 4, undervote 50. District 4, total 3, write-ins 3, undervote 51. District 5, total 3, write-ins 3, undervote 51. County Treasurer, total 5, write-ins 5, undervote 49. Recorder 5, write-ins 5, undervote 49. County Attorney, total 2, write-ins 2, undervote 52. Got everybody?
Hey.
We got another one?
Oh, yeah. Shan Fire. United States Senator, Republican, total vote 123. Jim Carlin 29, Ashley Henson 94, write-in 0, undervote 8, overvote 0. United States Representative District 3, total 115. Zach Nunn 115, write-in 0, undervote 16, overvote 0. Governor, total 125. Edie Andrews 1, Randy Feenstra 47, Zach Lane 40, Brad Sherman 19, Adam Steen 18, write-in 0, undervote 6, overvote 0. Secretary of State, total 106, Paul Pate 106, write-in 0, undervote 25, overvote 0. State Auditor, total 115, Chris Kenor 61, Moss 54, write-in 0, undervote 16, overvote 0. State Treasurer, total 103, Robbie Smith 103, write-in 0, undervote 28, overvote 0. Secretary of Ag, total 109, Mike Naig 109, write-in 0, undervote 22, overvote 0. Attorney General, total 106, Brenna Bird 106, write-in 0, undervote 25, overvote 0. State Senator District 9, Steve Bear, total 104, Steve Bear 104, write-in 0, undervote 27, overvote 0. State Representative District 18, total 105, Thomas Moore 105, write-in 0, undervote 26, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 1, total 123, Alan Armstrong 57, Mike Anderson 66, write-in 0, undervote 8, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 2, total 106, Mayor 104, write-ins 2, undervote 25, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 3, total 124, Simpson 55, Brownfield 69, write-in 0, undervote 7, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 4, total 123, Clark 57, Shore 23, Boger 43, write-in 0, undervote 8, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors District 5, total 107, Brian Rogers 107, write-in 0, undervote 24, overvote 0. County Treasurer, total 113, Angie Dow 113, write-in 0, undervote 18, overvote 0. County Recorder, total 110, Brenda Esias 109, write-ins 1, undervote 21, overvote 0. County Attorney 103 total, Michelle Foss 103, write-in 0, undervote 28, overvote 0. State Senator Den, total 27, Josh Turek 23, Zach Walls 3, write-ins 1, undervote 0, overvote 0. State Representative District 3 Den, total 25, Sarah Garrett 24, write-ins 1, undervote 2, overvote 0. Governor Den, total 25, Rob Sand 25, write-in 0, undervote 2, overvote 0. Secretary of State Den, total 21, Ryan Peterman 21, write-in 0, undervote 6, overvote 0. State Auditor, total 22, Taylor Weddich 22, write-in 0, undervote 5, overvote 0. State Treasurer, total 23, John Norwood 22, write-ins 1, undervote 4, overvote 0. Secretary of Ag, Den, total 21, Chris Jones, 21, write-in 0, undervote 6, overvote 0. Attorney General Dem, total 21. Nate Williams, 21, write-in 0, undervote 6, overvote 0. State Senator District 9 Dem, total 0, no candidates, no write-ins, undervote 27, overvote 0. State Representative District 18, total 22, Tripp Nerup, 21, write-ins 1, undervote 5, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors, District 1, total 2, no candidates, write-ins 2, undervote 25, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors, District 2, total 1, no candidates, write-ins 1, undervote 26, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors, District 3, total 0, no candidates, no write-ins, undervote 27, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors, District 4, total 0, no candidates, no write-ins, undervote 27, overvote 0. County Board of Supervisors, District 5, total 0, no candidates, no write-ins, undervote 27, overvote 0. County Treasurer Dem, total 1, no candidates, write-ins 1, undervote 26, overvote 0. County Recorder, total 0, no candidates, no write-ins, undervote 27, overvote 0. County Attorney, total 0, no candidates, no write-ins, undervote 27, overvote 0. You guys up? Oh.
Yeah, two more.
One more, I think. Well, do you do the absentee? Okay. And that was that one that just gave me that one. Okay. All right. Last one. Absentee. So total ballots is 416, Republican Party 326, Democrat Party 90. State Senator for Republican, Jim Carlin 68, Ashley Henson 209, total votes 277. Representative District 3, total 269. Zach Nunn 269. Governor, total 290. Edie Andrews 10, Randy Feenstra 128. Zach Lane 56, Brad Sherman 35, Adam Steen 61. Secretary of State, total 254, Paul Pate 254. Auditor State, total 253, Chris Cornier 132, Abigail Moss 121. State Treasurer, total 246, Robbie Smith 246. State Ag, total 263, Mike Naig 263. Attorney General, 256 total, Brenna Berg 256. State Senator District 9, total votes 242, Steve Bear 242. State Representative District 17, total votes 166. Sean Kelly 34, Devin Wood 132. State Representative District 18, total 106, Thomas Moore 106. County Board of Supervisors District 1, total votes 298, Alan Armstrong 155, Mike Anderson 143. County Board of Supervisors District 2, total 255, Todd Maher 255. County Board of Supervisors District 3, total 299, Seth Stimson 156, Jeffrey Brownfield 143. County Board of Supervisors District 4, total 302, Judy Clark 162, Jamie Shore 65, Dennis Boger 75. County Board of Supervisor, District 5, total 255, Brian Rogers, 255. County Treasurer, total 296, Angie Dow, 296. County Recorder, total 290, Brenda Asias, 290. County Attorney, total 266, Michelle Foss, 266. United States Senator Dem, total 90, Josh Turek, 81, Zach Walls, 90. United States Representative District 3, Dem, total 82, Sarah Garrett, 82. Governor Dem, total 87, Rob Sand, 87. Secretary of State Dem, total 85, Ryan Peterman, 85. Auditor State Dem, total 84, Taylor Weddich, 84. Treasurer State Dem, total votes 83, John Norwood, 83. Secretary Ag Dem, total votes 84, Chris Jones, 84. Attorney General Dem, total votes 84, Nate Williams, 84. State Senator District 9 Dem, total votes 0. State Representative District 17 Dem, total votes 0. State Representative District 18 Dem, total votes 49, Tripp Norhup, 49. County Board of Supervisors District 1 Dem, total votes 0. County Board of Supervisors District 2 Dem, total votes 0. County Board of Supervisors District 3 Dem, total votes 0. County Board of Supervisors District 4 Dem, total votes 0. County Board of Supervisors District 5 Dem, total votes 0. County Treasurer Dem, total votes 0. County Recorder Dem, total votes 0. And County Attorney Dem, total votes 0.
Yeah. That's it? Okay. Thank you all for your patience. I know it takes a long,
Everybody awake?
takes a long time. Are you all awake? Yeah, that's a good question. Okay. All right, we'll move on to JD Engineer Update.
Morning, JD King, Page County Engineer. Good day in Page County. It's partly sunny and it's not raining. The engineer update went out last evening about 8 o'clock. Once again, our operations are weather dependent. This was done on Monday. It was wet. 230th Street west of Maple was still closed. It's too muddy to finish. They're working on it today. They anticipate rock on that stretch today. We are hauling rock to the Shenandoah Hills Wind Project. She'll have several tons to haul down there. Pipe crews placing some riprap on D Avenue north of Essex, where we did some field entrance bridge removals. Our spray patcher's working on F-56. We have one more running on the pavements. And we had no blades out yesterday. They should be out today. In the shop, number 1 and number 7 motor graders did service. Number 26 truck tractor, the International Blue. It has a seal, but it's taking it out of operation. Vetters has our case tractor split, doing some shift forks or damaged. And we're waiting on information for the sign truck. Although we need that invoice this week for the second claim session in June, the last of the fiscal year. Project development continues at the engineer's office. We have a service on the F Avenue culvert, south of 2 there. The Yorktown bridges, progress is made. both landowners that have permanent right of way have signed up. And I've got a schedule for the temporary construction easement that remains. We're not talking about D19 today. We had a safety meeting this morning. Nick has made contact with the city of Clarinda for that portion of the sidewalk that runs parallel to the streets. And we have a pre-con with JB Holland on the 25th. The state of Iowa DOT and the County Engineers Association are trying to figure out how to handle the governor's new bill that authorizes 60-mile-an-hour on pavements.
You know,
Something that we need to discuss.
do we know how many of those would be affected for a county level?
We're currently counting, verifying
Oh.
that
Okay,
to make sure we have accurate number to go off
okay,
of. Majority of what we've seen so far are state roads that have been surrendered to us to be county responsibility. As for most of our farm market routes, they're not posted 55. So we're just making sure that we know where they all are, so we know exactly how many we need to upgrade or.
okay.
We also need to figure out if we didn't want to increase our speed limit to 60 or leave it at 55. I need to chat with the sheriff to see his thoughts on the matter also. Questions for me?
How did the grader training go? I went down there Wednesday, but I caught him during lunch, so I didn't get to see anything.
I heard mixed things. Some of our operators learned several things. They told me, or I heard that. But overall, it wasn't perhaps as productive as the one on Teak a couple of years ago.
I talked to a couple of the guys and they said that they'd learned some new things. They were
Right.
newer ones.
Right,
they have
it
learned-
was our
learned more.
we sent our newest blade operators to that training.
Yeah.
And we had a different demographic a couple of years ago when we trained our crew that had both experienced and lesser experienced.
Right. And then they said.
Overall is,
And they said they didn't get to go to the one in Atlantic, so
right,
I just went to the, so anyway, it was Jackson, the same one that did it before.
yes,
Okay.
Thank you. I've got one question. So, had a few complaints about the utilities going right down the road. Like some of them seem 4 foot in from the edge of the road. What's our policy on burying fiber, whatever it may be, using our road instead of just using the right of way or something?
well, sometimes the right of ways are too confined. And if we need to do ditch cleaning, I'd rather have it in the road. We usually take the gravel off the side they're gonna plow in, move it to the other side, they plow. We take it back.
Sounds like some of them tore up pretty good. Who's responsible for fixing them?
Well, they should be.
Okay. So
We
we'll
need
have
to
to
know
know.
where that is.
One spot is 102 south of the county line and T Avenue. So they're coming all the way down through.
Someone from Velisca.
Yeah,
I'll send a guy out to check that.
yeah, so,
Avenue?
uh,
Did you say T Avenue?
TM. So, yeah, apparently there's about 4 foot out into the road.
And when the night goes in, they also have to stay at 18 or 24 inches of anything that's already there as well, so they may be pretty restricted on.
So what are we gonna do in the future? You know, we're gonna have all this stuff in the ditch, we're gonna have all this stuff in the road. Are we even gonna use our road anymore, or? So we can have some sort of policy that says, hey,
It's a challenge.
exactly, so. And it doesn't stop. It seems like we got something new being buried every week out here.
Noted. Thank you.
Thanks, JD. And we're going to, as we mentioned earlier, we're going to postpone the bridge closure discussion until next week. We were supposed to get something, Kristen had talked to our attorney and in checking this. And he quoted the code section that pertained to that and talked about a hearing, but it's something for us to discuss, so we'll do that next week.
Provided we get the.
Right. And we'll talk to Eric again and hopefully we'll get that, so. Our next item is discuss action, sign annex ADA sidewalk improvements and parking lot agreement. We had approved that last week, so it's just approving the signature. So could I have a motion on that?
I'll make a motion that we approve that. This annex ADA sidewalk improvements and parking lot agreement.
Okay, I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
No.
Okay, all right, John, it's finally your turn. John Huff from Mid-American.
Hey, good morning. Like I said, John Huff, Project Outreach Manager for Mid-American Energy Company. For those who don't know me, of course, the board got to know me pretty well throughout the Shenandoah Hills wind construction from my weekly updates. And we tried to address any concerns that came up during construction and felt pretty good about the relationship that we built throughout that process. But even prior to the construction of Shenandoah Hills, late 2024, when I got hired by Mid-American, I started doing a little bit of outreach for the Nottoway Valley Solar Project, which the company's been developing that for several years prior to 2024 even. So I want to give you the latest that we have, and I will kind of preface my updates on this by saying that there will be a public meeting soon, probably before the end of this month. We had intended to have a date and time for you today, but we didn't get our publication in quite in time, our publication notice. So we want to make sure that everybody has a chance to see the date and time. We don't want to sneak that by anybody. So, Jean, I had talked to you about this, mentioned that some people don't get the newspaper. So I'm going to make sure that she gets the date and time when we have one. And then if anybody else needs to reach out to me for that date and time, I'm happy to get the word out however is best. But for sure, we're going to publish in the newspaper in Clarinda. So for those who don't know yet, we filed an application for a generating certificate with the Iowa Utilities Commission for the Nottoway Valley Solar Project. We sent a mailing out to all the landowners within 1 mile of the proposed project boundary. So they are aware, and we did have council send the Page County Attorney, Mr. Varley, a letter as well. So hopefully that was received. But all that to say that the application that we have filed, if approved, the Iowa Utilities Commission would need to approve it. But if they do, then we would be able to advance the Nottoway Valley Solar Project using standards that they feel are appropriate for protecting the public while allowing for, responsible construction and development of energy infrastructure. So I guess I'm willing to take some early questions about this. I intend to have regular communication with the county throughout the remaining development of this project and the construction. So we're not going to disappear. Willing to meet with landowners as needed. And again, we have that public meeting, but if there are any questions that get a little beyond my scope, I do have a couple of my colleagues with me that can help, and or we'd be happy to address some questions at that public meeting. So what do you got for me?
I'm assuming that the county can be represented at the public utilities meeting as well for their side of it, or how does that,
Absolutely, yeah.
is that how that works?
Yep. So there's a docket online where you can file comment as well, which I'm happy to help anybody do that. You can also submit it by mail if you don't have internet. Also, yes, anybody in this room, anybody in the public, anybody is welcome to attend the public meeting that we're going to be having. It will be in Clarinda, or at the bare minimum in Page County. I'm pretty sure it will be in Clarinda, but we're still finalizing the location. Not going to make anybody come to Des Moines for that, at least.
Okay.
But yeah. So yeah, you're welcome to come and voice any questions or concerns that you might have.
Yeah, my only thing is we've talked on the phone. Like I said, I appreciate you being forthcoming before all the stuff came out about the solar project and things. My only drawback is it is kind of circumventing a ordinance that the county put in place. And then my worry would be that opens us up to, what makes our ordinances as a county any good if a company can just bypass it when they want to make a project that they're wanting to put in here. And a lot of us are voted onto this board based off of our stances on some of that stuff. And, if you take away the power of the supervisor board to regulate some of the stuff that's in the county, it just doesn't set well. Instead of, I understand, like I said, we've talked about it, and Mid-American's gonna do what they gotta do. But as I think in a bigger, broader scheme, the way, if you look at it from a state, even overall state area, is what are these counties gonna do when they're trying to protect their citizens or trying to put in some guidelines that they feel like their constituents are backing or supporting. If the company is going to just continue to bypass those and go around, it doesn't set well with me. But
I understand that perspective. I guess I would introduce my colleagues here. For one, I got project developer Caden Easter who's with me, but I also have one of our attorneys, Katie Alexander, if you don't mind. She might like to speak to that. Is that okay?
Yep, nope, that's fine.
Thank you very much, Tom.
Yep.
I can come back up.
Okay.
Hi, so the Iowa Utilities Commission has authority under Iowa Code Chapter 476A to approve generating certificates, sometimes in accordance with county zoning and sometimes not. But the commission will only do that with additional reasonable conditions and things like that. So I would encourage you to look at our application and some of the things that we've proposed to comply with. And then also, as I mentioned, the Utilities Commission has authority to obligate Mid-American to comply with additional obligations.
So does that mean, if the utilities board would say, yeah, we're gonna let Mid-American put this project in, does the county still have some room to negotiate setbacks or anything like that as far as going forward with the project and kind of instill some of the things that we incorporated into our ordinance and try to get those added?
Sure. So the county can participate, as John mentioned. I apologize. I haven't had a drink of water in a couple. So the county can participate in the docket, and the commission will take into account all of the information, all the comments and everything like that that are submitted through the docket. So if the county participates and voices its opinion and everything like that, the commission will take that into account when rendering its opinion and either approving or requiring additional obligations of Mid-American.
Okay.
So why did you choose to go this avenue right off the bat and set a September 1 deadline? So are we down to the wire? You're running out of money, or what's the whole story there? And also, why didn't we come to the board and try to work out the little details that caused the ordinance to make it a big deal for you?
Right. I will let Caden and John speak to some of this a little bit too, but there are timing concerns with the project that prompted Mid-American to go this route. So I'm going to turn it over to Caden to talk about this a little bit more.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Caden Easter, project developer. Nice to meet you all. So Brian, to answer your question, before my time at Mid-American, it's my understanding that John and another developer consulted with the board here trying to make a workable solar ordinance. And then in December of 2024, the current solar ordinance was enacted, which has slightly prohibitive obligations in there for us to build a utility scale solar project. And due to timeline constraints to getting this project in service, we wanted to more or less expedite the development of this project because there hasn't been any back and forth between Mid-American and Page County in quite some time. Mid-American has what's called the Solar Reliability Project. We're planning to put 800 megawatts of solar on the grid by 2028 in service. And in order to meet that, to benefit all of our customers and all of Iowa, we need to kind of expedite our projects, the best that we can in a reasonable manner. And Todd, to answer your question a little bit earlier, yes, the county can participate through the docket, but also Mid-American adheres to industry standard best practices when developing, projects. It's not like we're gonna, stick something crazy in somebody's backyard or anything like that. We still have our own standards from a constructability standpoint. And like Katie said, the state will, obligate us to do things in the industry best way possible, if you will. But essentially it just comes down to timeline. And then, as Katie mentioned, the state will give us, if they accept the order, hopefully will give us parameters to which we can work in with setbacks and noise and certain development standards that you can, read in our application, and then they're issued order back when the time comes. But hopefully that answers your question.
So like you said, 24 was the ordinance. It was before my time, but 24, this was 26 and a half. So where have we been on that?
So I would actually, I know what Caden meant when he said about back and forth from the county. I would actually disagree with that assessment. I know what he's saying. We had submitted red lines and things like that some time ago and had hoped to have an exchange back from the county, some give and take on that, which we did not get that. But I have spoken with some of you individually, as you know, telling you about how we've been communicating with neighbors. And it's been 18 or 19 different families that I've spoken to in fairly recent memory. And, I know that there's never going to be unanimously popular or unpopular project for that matter, but we've been getting a lot of good feedback from people near the project. I mean, that's the honest to God truth. And I've shared that with you, and I would like to say on the record, I have talked to you guys, not in quorum, one-on-one, and shared with you what we've been up to and that we did hope to reopen the solar ordinance. And I will say, I have heard some possible interest in reopening the solar ordinance conversation, but to Caden's point, this is what he was trying to say, we have run out of time, but we need to get the project going, but we've been developing it since I believe 2020. So the characterization that we're just putting the pedal to the floor here when it's a project we've been developing for 6 years, I mean, it's well documented. You can go back and find articles from before I was hired talking about this. So I just say that respectfully,
And to be honest, I have mentioned to each of you about going back and looking at the solar ordinance. And we haven't done it.
And the other thing is, I think if, that's the reason we have elections. And, if the, supervisors are in charge of things like that in the county, then those are issues that the citizens should make note of when their candidates are running and put people that are pro this or pro that. To me, we're representing the county when we set up that solar ordinance, we represented the county and the people that not just were around there, but in future projects too, and trying to protect non-participating landowners. You have a big group of people that just want to keep agriculture land. And I understand the energy things and goals that Mid-American has on that, but I think that's the part of trying to marry that up with agriculture is really tough. it's really tough to get for people to see that, you know, you're taking land out of production and you're moving it, you know, into this industrial type project. And granted, you know, they used to have that, I think we've talked about this too. They used to have the CSR score or whatever that used to be able to determine whether the land was high quality cropland or if it was land that they could use, you know, could be used for something else. And I kind of wish they would get back to that so that, you know, you could say that, hey, this land is being, it's not being used for cropland or whatever. But I also understand that the landowners have a right to say what they want to do with their land. And you've got 3 landowners that are, this is what they want to do. So I get that as well. But yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons the ordinances were put in place, or because that's what we felt from our constituents at the time, that that was the right thing to do. And so,
And now I'm hearing from people that are saying this is like a reverse eminent domain. The board is placing this on the landowners, where we're against, you know, maybe against eminent domain and taking land and everything. You're telling the people who own, we're telling, the ordinance is telling the people who own the land that they can't do something with it. Maybe they don't want to farm it anymore. It's not up to us to say whether they farm it or they don't farm it, or whether they put it in a solar project.
Right.
We see counties all around us that are adding, you can drive on Highway 34 and you see the solar project that over by Corning, right there, sitting right there. We see people in the county who have solar projects on their own land. And so,
well, in
you know,
our
but I think we put something so restrictive in that ordinance that it's stopping everyone, and it's not like the wind turbines. You know, but it is up to the landowners to be able to do what they want to.
right. And I don't think we're saying that you can't do that. Our
But I
job,
think we are.
well, our job as supervisor are to protect all the other citizens, not just, you know, so when projects go in, you know, our duty is to, how does it affect all the citizens in the county? Not just the ones that are, you know, if they want to put up a grain bin or something, they have to meet certain guidelines for that. Or if, you know, if they want to put in a hog confinement, there's certain guidelines for that. There's guidelines all the time for projects and things like that, because how they impact your neighbors. And I think that was our biggest thing, is how do you make sure that if your neighbor next door is not participating in this project, how are they going to be impacted? And can we limit, you know, the impact of that project on them? And
But if they can work
not that
something
I'm
out like
anti-project, but
with Gene and Keith, like
right,
they're suggesting.
yeah,
And
that's
work it out
great.
that way, our
Awesome.
ordinance is still restrictive.
Right, and maybe that.
And that wouldn't work with the current ordinance.
No, and we can go back and look at that. I'm not opposed to going back and rehashing some of the stuff, because we've learned a little bit more than we did know back in 2024 with the project. I mean, I think we've learned a little bit more about it, and you know, what it entails and everything else. And I think, you know, I appreciate with the Shenandoah Hills Wind Project, I feel like Mid-American's been a pretty good partner in addressing any issues or things, so that that trust has been built, where I think in our the previous company, we didn't have that. And that made it very difficult to do business with and things. So, yeah, I mean, I think if there's any way to avoid, you know, and maybe not, I mean, maybe you'll just go this route and then we'll hopefully be able to work together. If the utilities board says, yeah, you're gonna go with this project, hopefully we can get on the same page and hash out some differences and, you know, make it where it's feasible for all parties and everybody's pretty happy about it. But
it would be easier if we would step forward and do something too. And say, we're willing to work with a change, as long as, you know, the close landowners have some agreement too.
yeah, sure.
And so their land isn't impacted. But
Well,
but I still think we need to be open.
I certainly appreciate your input, Todd, genuinely, and I can respect where you're coming from, and I'm not gonna, attempt to sway you from that opinion. I would like to offer another perspective, just maybe to, give us something to think about. I will say from the agriculture perspective, not to give you my whole life story, that's my background is in agriculture too, and it's something I do care about. This is what I would consider a medium-sized solar project. It's 50 megawatts. I think we're looking at utilizing, not completely covered with panels, but all told something in the ballpark of 400 acres. So I guess my point of saying that is I don't know exactly how many acres of ag land there are in Page County, but I'm assuming something like 200,000 maybe. So if it was taking up a ton of land relative to the land available, I could certainly, maybe, for lack of a better term, be more sympathetic to that point. I will say this too, we are exploring options for how ag and photovoltaics, solar can coexist. I'm actually on a technical advisory committee for Iowa State University for agrivoltaics. I don't know, it's very site specific, whether or not that's something we can do, meaning can we graze sheep, we do things like that. It's a possibility. I don't know. I mean, we got to see what interest there is, and see, how viable it is. But I would say that that's not out of the realm of possibility to do something like that.
Sure.
So there's the ag thing. It's very true to say that Iowa is an ag state, Page County is an ag county, and we should treat that with respect. I just think that I wanted to provide a little more nuance to it, if that's fair.
Well, and I get the fact that you say, well, it's only like, 0.5% or 1% of our agricultural land. Well, that's this project. The wind project takes some out. And then you continue, add future projects. We just keep whittling and whittling. It might be death by 1,000 cuts, basically. And it's just at some point you've got to try to protect what we have. And, we're all for, I think solar is less intrusive than wind, but, you're still taking farmland out of production and, it's still impacting, neighbors and things like that. So, but I mean, we can continue to have discussions. I'm not opposed to, working. I think there's ways to find common ground to help that project or work with that project. We just want to make sure that, I'm definitely willing to have an open dialogue about it. But
I appreciate that very much. Like I said, feel free to come to that meeting or, give me a call if you want to talk about anything specifically, however we want to go about that. And I do just want to say genuinely, and I mean this when I say it, I do care about you guys. I do care about the citizens of Page County. I care about the people who live near the project, and I want this to be a good place to live for you guys. I don't want to do anything to jeopardize that. And we'll see what we can do to help everybody get what they want out of the deal. But yeah, thank you.
thanks.
Thank you, John. A couple minutes.
Thank you. Gene Wagner again. Question, did each of the board members get this booklet that they sent out? Could we address it? Could we have the board get this? Because I think this is what they're sending to the Iowa Utilities Board. You should be informed as well as we are of what they're asking. A couple quick points that they made. One, we came to the Board of Supervisors when we saw people digging on the land in our neighborhood, and we were told you guys didn't know anything about it, but you didn't. We talked to Gordon, and he said, I can't tell you anything about it. So the idea that you've been informing the community since 2020, no, it's a year or 2 years ago, whenever it passed here, they came that day. So this idea that they're being good neighbors is stretching it a bit. I mean, we're trying to work with them but yet you're making comments as if, oh, we've worked really well together. The other thing that I have a question about, I'd like to ask him is, in this booklet, it says there's gonna be undue hardship if they don't get this thing passed, get the Iowa Commission. So is the hardship that you're not gonna get the federal money? And if it's such a good project, it should go forward without the money and not have to be rushed to get through. That's what bothers us. It's because there's money dangling there. They're pushing and pushing instead of making sure everything's done right. And that's my concern. Yeah, they're gonna have a meeting, which is nice, but we've been to meetings before when, I know you guys didn't do it, but just like the prison, it wasn't an information meeting. They were taking job applications. It was already decided by the time the meeting was called. That's what bothers us. So in order to make sure that we as neighbors are looked out after, and I really appreciate your comments about it's a little bit here and there. Well, that's how we feel. And that you guys are making decisions which benefit us as a community. That's what you're there for. And then for them to turn around and say, we don't like that idea, so therefore we're gonna go to somebody bigger and tougher and pass it. And they didn't even give you a copy to read of what they're proposing. So to me, that's what bothers me. If they're saying they're open and they're being transparent, then give the people that need the information. We got one of these, all the neighbors supposedly got one, but it's a lot to read through, and there are exhibits that you have to go to we have to go to the library to access it, and they were willing to make copies for us. But why is it has to be rushed though? Because there's money involved and they don't want to lose that extra money. If it's a money-making project, it should go without the government funds. If not, it's a money grab, and that's what bothers us. We have to live with their money grab. If they could prove to me that it's a viable, financially profitable project without the federal money, that's a whole different ballgame, but that's not what I'm hearing. And we have a meeting at 1, so I'm sure they'll discuss it with me, but I want to make sure that you guys are understanding what he's saying. Part of it is making it rosy and everything's hunky-dory, and that's not how we see it. When we want to work with them, we have been able to call and talk to them.
One of my major problems is they're draining water. It's runoff from the land. And I am the neighbor that's getting 100 acres, 200 acres.
300.
Of runoff. I'm in a floodplain. Their east edge is a floodplain. And the floodplain is a grade of 0. So my land is 100% flat. Any runoff floods my crops, fills my drainage ditch that's maybe 3 foot deep, full of silt and sediment. It's been a problem my whole lifetime. We put in $200,000 in tile so we can turn this farm into something that's farmable. But all the hill ground that they now have upstream from us, up the hill from us, is gonna drain with no conservation work, because that is gonna be leveled. The tile lines are gonna be punched full of holes and done away with.
Nothing in this big report.
Talks about the neighbors.
Talks about adjoining farm.
And they haven't shown up at one time.
All right.
And I came to you supervisors and I said, what's going on in our neighborhood? JD was here. I don't know. All you guys said, I don't know. Gordy Boo says, I can't talk about it. And then these guys show up an hour before the last supervisors meeting. You passed this ordinance and talked to us for a half hour. That's been the communication with Mid-America. We were supposed to meet at 1 o'clock. I don't know if we still are or not. Thank you.
Thank you, Keith and Jean. First, yes, we'll still meet at 1. I do actually have a project engineer who is more qualified to speak to how we're planning to mitigate some of the drainage issues that you're talking about. He's gonna come with us. So I know that's a big. Well, I mean, in fairness, Keith, there are, I think, 81 parcels within a half mile of the project. That's only ends up being like 23 or so families, only 23 or so landowners, but we've also been communicating with them too. I know you're dissatisfied with the frequency of contact with you specifically. We have talked to other neighbors though too, and that's verifiable and true. So there's a lot of people to talk to. But we're not done talking, I guess is what I would say. I still want to, yeah, we're going to meet with you and continue to be in communication with you. So this is not the end on that front. I would just say the Iowa Utilities Commission, the way that it is set up and the reason it's set up the way that it is, where the state can approve these projects to go through, is because there is a major customer need. The electric demand is increasing rapidly, not only in Iowa, everywhere, but Iowa's not immune to that. And the Iowa Utilities Commission recognizes that. And so they're not looking to make it a free for all where you can just build whatever. However, there's going to be stipulations in place, but they also, I don't want to speak for them, but I think they just acknowledge that there is such a tremendous need for electricity and rapidly deployable electricity. So as far as getting something out fast or, whatever the narrative is becoming about that, I will say that solar is a very rapidly deployable resource relative to some other forms of generation. So if we need power now, yeah, it's a good way to get power out there, and we do need it. But that doesn't, I would maybe respectfully disagree with the characterization that it's rushed. It's just time. It's time to do it. So yeah, well, I don't know how to completely answer that, honestly, because all forms of energy that I'm aware of are subsidized in some way, shape, or form, or there's incentives to all kinds of generation. I mean, that includes fossil fuels. I don't know that I guess I just don't know that we would do any project anytime without it being the right financial decision for the company and for our customers. I mean, we're funded by ratepayers, so we have to do what's right by them.
We have ratepayers and we don't have the power.
And I also do acknowledge that. And I'll say one more thing, and then I can let Caden. Still, the electricity that is generated from this project is going to go out onto the transmission grid, which other electricity providers will have the opportunity to purchase that power. Just generally speaking, economically, more supply to meet the demand would help stabilize rates theoretically for everybody, regardless of whether they're a Mid-American customer or not. That's maybe a little reductionist to put it that way, but point being, I think there are still benefits from a reliability standpoint and from an affordability standpoint, even for people that are not paying their bill to Mid-American. Okay.
Gene, to your question about the federal money, I'm assuming you're talking about the production tax credits. Absolutely. The way I look at it is if, where I live, my city council or something said, hey, we're gonna give you $40,000 a year to make your front lawn look as pretty as humanly possible. And you could use that money to benefit your kids or, buy a new car or whatnot. You're gonna take the money and the incentive to do that. But in this case with Mid-American, production tax credits not only benefit our company, obviously financially, but it benefits our ratepayers as well, because it allows them to have a low cost service. We haven't had an electric rate case filed in the state of Iowa for 13 years, 14 years now, partly due to our wind generation and then solar. Exactly, but Mid-American supplies power to the grid. It kind of flows like water. So your regional electric company, whether your bill says Mid-American or not, will benefit from the generation that Mid-American provides to the grid.
You didn't answer the question. Would you go ahead with the project if you did not get the federal money?
I believe so, yes, because as the new administration, I can't speak in
Caden, sorry. Kelsey Ballard, I'm gonna jump in here for you real quick. Mid-American does have an advanced rate making proceeding approved with the Iowa Utilities Commission. It's under file in the docket, the RPU dockets. And within that rate making proceeding, it covers 800 megawatts of solar to be placed in service here quickly. It does address the difference of if those projects receive tax credits or not, but in either case, those projects are to proceed and be paid for as prescribed by the Iowa Utilities Commission. So you can see that right there in that docket, that both scenarios were contemplated. And as the team has said, time is of the essence because of our customers, many of which are right there in Page County and Southwest Iowa, have an established need for this type of generation. And again, that SRP docket that took place in 2025 with the commission does look into that need and the technology specifically, as well as production tax credits and cost. So that's all been covered by the Utilities Commission.
Thank you, Kelsey.
Thank you, Kelsey.
Okay, I think we've probably gone as far as we can go today. So thank you for the
Appreciate your time.
information, and I hope your meeting goes well with each other this afternoon. I hope you can come to an amicable decision. And I guess we'll just, maybe talk about solar.
I make one comment. You supervisors are in charge of a Neely Drainage District and a Nottaway Drainage District. And my farm is in both those drainage districts. And the water from their property, they're gonna buy drains onto this drainage district. And so it affects you guys because you're in charge of this drainage district that their water's gonna drain onto. There's the east edge of their property has floodplain, and I'm right across the boundary, and that my property is 80% floodplain, and my slope is 0 on 150 acres. And I got a mile of this drainage ditch running through that you guys are in charge of. You're supposed to referee and make sure it stays a farmable area. Because it's in 2 drainage districts that I live in.
Well, hopefully,
And pay taxes.
hopefully Keith, things will be, you can work things out and won't have an issue. But they will. I mean, you got a 1 o'clock meeting, so let's just,
Drainage.
okay. But you can talk about it with them this afternoon, so that sounds good, thank you. Okay, let's go on to our next action item, is the SWIPCO agreement. This is a normal yearly thing that we do with SWIPCO. We just have to sign, it's the JPA agreement. They're in Atlantic, SWIPCO, everything that we do, and we give them $6,000 a year. So I'd just like to have a motion to approve this agreement.
Make a motion, we approve the SWIPCO agreement.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay. Board communication. Any meetings that we've had or,
I had a Zion meeting yesterday,
okay,
and there'll probably be several more to come.
okay,
So
making some changes,
they are going through a difficult time,
right?
so we're
Financially, it
making
didn't
some
look
tough
good.
decisions that
Yeah.
we're gonna have to make, so.
Okay. So we'll see
Yep.
where that goes. Anything else?
I don't think I have anything else.
Okay.
Listen,
Any, see, did you have a landfill meeting last week?
I didn't make it.
You what?
Didn't make it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Whenever somebody can't go to a meeting, if you let us know, one of us will go.
I didn't on the last second, so.
Okay, yeah. Okay, claims, we have claims. Need, approval for claims.
make a motion that we approve claims.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And we have the meeting minutes from May 26th that need approval.
Make a motion, approve the minutes as stated.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Anything else that needs to come before the board at this point? If not, I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
When is the next meeting?
The next meeting will be next Tuesday, the 16th at 4 p.m.
Motion adjourned.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 11:19. Okay, thank you, everybody, for coming.